I guess you could describe his class as, you could say he really encourages the students to, do their best, and, even though you might get a question wrong a few times, it's not like, it's the end of the world. You can, like, still try hard and whatnot, and yeah.
His class is one of the best on math. He tries to encourage us to get on college, and he's the one that makes us
feel like you give us respect while we are learning, and you encourage us to do better on our work. Like, it's fun, and it's an opportunity to be here, so you need to make it a privilege.
I'll describe Miss Rich's class as like one of the most zestiest, and like every time we're in his class, no one acts up or does anything. Like, they know, because Miss Rich, he sets a certain standard inside our class, so that we know what to do, and like we'll be able to follow directions and earn merits. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It feels amazing because it feels like we special that we get someone to teach us like that.
Yeah, because some people they're unfortunate not to have like teachers like him.
Our big goal is to get proficient or advanced on TCAP. We're not trying to be basic because we know Mr. Richards knows that we reach the high expectation level. We can touch the top. The goal in your class is for us to get a high percentage of advanced scholars that Williams County gets proficient and advanced scholars. Our goals in class is to make proficient or advanced on the TCAP so that we can help other scholars at other schools come to our school.
It's more Williams County because they're actually the highest school in the county school, and so in many of our charts, they're actually been there, and they have high scores, but we know that we're going to beat them.
It's important because we don't want to end up like some people who are today, because some people are on the streets begging for money and stuff. But once we finish college and don't drop out of high school or school anyway, we'll be able to be successful, and we might be able to get a scholarship to college, either you're a good sports player or we have good academic scores.
Okay. Mr. Richards always says he wants us to be successful in life, and not to be like the people who don't go to college, who drop out of school, have babies and stuff like that.
First off, go to a great school, and second off, apply the things that you have learned in math to your everyday life.
I would say that Mr. Richards would want me to go to college, especially one of the highest ones in the whole state, and he really wants us to work hard for that goal.
I guess what he wanted us to be true. I guess really going to college, seeing that we can be the best people as we can. I always dream of being a biologist, and he really wants me to, reach that goal, and he's going to help me.
I think he would say, just work your hardest, and then try to accomplish your goal. And then, if he talks to you, he'll say, everybody's there for you, or you always have somebody to help you.
I used to get really frustrated because I didn't know the things I had to learn. So I started asking questions, and then after that, then I used to know sometimes. I used to know them, but not actually until then. Especially on math, then having more delayed gratification. So I started special Mr. Rich's class, starting work, and then at the end finishing the whole packet would be the best.
I didn't know how to do group work and everything, or I used to always do everything in my head, and I didn't I couldn't explain to you what just happened, but I would know how to do it. So I think because you break it step by step, I understand even more, you can understand to a point where you can explain to somebody exactly what you're doing, and y'all make us that says about like how to do it step by step, and I think that helped.
At first, I always used to fight a lot, but then Mr. Richard said it wasn't worth it to fight, and then that's when I changed my attitude a lot.
I would like to respectfully agree with Virginia Carr because once I was at public schools, like my anger, it would always get me in trouble because every time I get to fighting, I wanted me even getting OSS or like getting like expelled or getting sent to the office, and then like once I came here, Mr. Rick he told me that he had the same kind of anger problem, but then he said that he turned it around, and then he said he wants me to do the same thing.
Sometimes, like if somebody makes a noise, I wouldn't have self-control and join them. But like now, I know if I join them, I get the same consequences as them. So I show self-control.
I'll like give up or I'll stop doing it, and I wait till the class is over.
Yeah.
But now, if it's too hard, I'll ask for help and then go from there. But if I know it's possible for me to do it, I start to do things like read the problem over.
I just want to tell Mr. Richards, thank him, and he's a great math teacher.
Really?
Well,
Awesome.
he's one of the best teachers in this school, basically.
I would say like if you want to be real smart, you should come to Nashville Prep and listen to Mr. Richard.